Hello guys. Today we're gonna take today we're gonna take a look at Soulcalibur 3 for the PS2. Now I know in the last video I said I was gonna do a month of PS4 games, but things happen and I decided, you know what, I'm just gonna delay it a little bit and do the other stuff I have. So we're gonna do other things for a bit before we get into a PS4 month. Now I could do a PS4 game or two during this time, but for the most part, I'm probably gonna do the other things. But yeah, we're gonna do Soul Calibur 3, and next video we're gonna do Soul Calibur 5, and I'll round them all up. So I would pretty much reviewed all of them at some point. Out of order, but that's okay. It doesn't always have to be in order. So, a bit about this installment. This is an interesting installment, and for a reason I'll get to in a little bit. This game came out in 2005, has 8.0 out of 10 on IMDb with about 700-ish user votes. And the Wikipedia reception page. The game got 86 out of 100 by Metacritic. 1UP.com gave it an A. Edge gave it 8 out of 10. EGM gave it 9 out of 10. GamePro gave it 4 out of 5. GameSpot gave it 8.2 out of 10. IGN gave it 8.5 out of 10. IGN lauded it for its stunning environment and charming characters, but thought that the game could use more diverse sound effects. GameSpot praised the fun, fast-paced gameplay, but criticized the lack of online play. So, the interesting part of this game is that it was only released on the PS2, whereas Soul Calibur 2 was released on, Xbox and GameCube. So, and then after this one, it was back on multiple consoles, because in Soul Calibur 2 they had the cool thing where each version had a special character, like the PS2 one had a Tekken character, Xbox I think had Spawn, the GameCube version had Zelda, had Link, and then of course 4 had the Star Wars characters like Yoda and Vader and so on and so forth. But this one's kind of more like the first Soul Calibur game, where it was only on one console, and it doesn't have any guest characters as far as I know. I'm not quite sure. And yeah, it's kind of weird. I don't know why they did that, why they only released it on the PS2. It was also the last one to have an arcade version. And yeah, it did not have an last one to have an arcade version. And that one came out in 06. So yeah, there's not a lot on this. To be honest, it feels like the game kind of like afterthought a little bit. Like they didn't even bother to make it on multiple consoles, so they just left it on the PS2. And in 2005, no less. And it's kind of weird because Soul Calibur 2, I think that came out, of course, before that, probably like, I'm gonna guess 03, maybe 02. So first Soul Calibur, I think, came out in 99 and 2000, the Dreamcast. But yeah, so I don't know what kind of game modes they have here. Huh. Create a character in this. Let's just explore. Soul Arena, that seems. Enter various. This may not be what I wanted. Huh. That's interesting. I like the idea of.
Soul Calibur 3.
They took out team battles. I don't know why they did that. It might be in the 2-player mode. Because they have a shop, we could buy stuff. Look at system. No, I don't need that. Game settings. Okay, X. Guard probably. Triangle. That. Square A. Alright, Okay. Unique story. Alright. So, looks like Soul Arena is going to be our best bet. That's kind of the arcade kind of ladder mode. Quick play. That's how we're going to do it. So, let's see. We have a timer. Doesn't look like it. We got 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Man, Team Battle would knock this all apart. But, because that is just the I'm just gonna do the arcade mode, and whatever we see, just because there's not really another way of doing this outside of just, you know, whatever. So it kind of sets you up for this specifically. So I think I'm just gonna pick we'll do him, Siegfried. Two out of three, that's fine. Yeah, if this game allowed you to just play exhibition matches, then I would do that and just have it just be one and done kind of things. But it doesn't even allow you that. It definitely is like one of those things where, and you know what, the thing is that if I had like someone here to play with me, I could probably do, I don't know what's in the versus mode. For all I know, it could be, all I know, there could be team battle mode in that. I'm not sure, but I'm a little rusty in my Soulcalibur-ishness. So I can use this stick. Oh shit. Nice. Okay. I will say if I do die, my goal is to complete it. But like I said when I cover games like this before, I used to be really anal about. I always like using that term. Anal about showcasing all the characters, but it got to the point where I would do those videos with borderline hour and a half just to get all the characters, because some of these games that I do have like a ton of them, and they all don't have really fancy modes, and either I would do like a team battle, exhibition, single exhibitions, or just do the arcade where I just keep trying different characters non-stop. It got really tedious, and it almost got to a point where it didn't become as fun as it should be. So I just decided that I was just gonna if they had an option to do like team battle mode or a mode where I could showcase multiple characters at once quickly, then or a way I can do a lot of characters very quickly, then I do it. But if there was none of those options, I would just do the arcade mode, try to complete it. And arcade mode, and whoever I showed, and whoever I didn't, I didn't. So it just became that. And but yeah, when you review these games, a lot of this just depend on what you think are important and what the game has that for you to work with. Nice. The thing cool part about these games is that there's definitely a strategy and there's definitely combos, but if you just wanted to button smash, you probably could. You could probably learn like that along the way, better ways to do it. I love when the swords clank. That's just such a cinematic way of doing it. There we go. Shoot. Ah, damn. Okay. God, I remember when I did like early episodes, I tried to do put these like on a clock, like I would only play for like 20 or 30 minutes, and when time was up, time was up. But I might actually go back to that. It would be a great way to kind of limit like how long I take, be more productive, and I feel like more people. Oh wow, nice. and it'd be I get through games quicker if I did that. But the only problem with that is that some games aren't friendly towards quick play. Some games you need to play for an hour to kind of get a full grasp on. Like Miwa, I can't imagine playing Miwa in like 30 minutes. There's so much setup because some games they have so much meat and cutscenes to do that it can be tough to limit it to so short. I mean, you could edit stuff out, but then you're kind of cutting out like some potential like. Jeez, they blocked me. Yeah, I always like these games. Just unique fighting games, long lasting, proven, great memorable characters, a great fighting system. Shit. I was afraid of that too. Might as well continue. I wonder if a D-pad would be better. Yeah, D-pad's better. I just have a better time playing fighting games with the D-pad than the stick. I know so many of them try saying, "Oh, stick's better," and try and incorporate moves with the stick, but I just like the D-pad better. I feel like I can be so much more precise with the D-pad than I can with a stick. Because with so many combos you need, that it's so important that you get the combination right. Because if you're trying to do a combo, sweet, try to do a combo and you with the stick and you mess up once, it can really be bad for you, and you could get slaughtered. Okay, let's. Right. Did they say it was like 8 battles? Because it's stage 6. But Nightmare's like an end boss kind of guy. God, this is a stunning game. You know, everyone says like the PS2's like during this generation, PS2's problem is that it's just not very powerful, and yeah, that's true. But goddamn, they had some beautiful games on this system, especially the exclusives, and that's why I always believe that consoles should always have exclusives. They should, and that just be fully third-party games, because the exclusives showcase the console the best. Third-party games, those games are made to be played on different systems, so they aren't made. They're only made to do so much. I mean, they might not always be made to incorporate specific things in consoles. It's different nowadays because most of the tech stuff is a. customized, made for like certain things. That's why I kind of like that's why I like exclusives when I review. If I think about like consoles and stuff, because that's kind of the consoles in their prime. Because when they make an exclusive for it, it's like, all right, we're going all in. Oh, I guess it is kind of more on the random side. Oh well, because when they make them, they kind of say, okay, we're gonna try to do as much, push this system to the max when we put this in. But when you do third party, it's like, okay, we have to consider what can be run on both systems. It kind of makes the process a bit more limited and kind of harder to like, because you can't really jib on them. You know, you have to make them perform try to perform them as equal as possible, because if you mess up on a port, first of all, it hurts sales. Then you have a fan base that gets pissed because they can't, because the game plays better against their competition. You know, the company's competition. Fans will get pissed because it's like, well, we got a PS2, but our version's the shittier version, so we hate it now, because now it's going to be a thing that's going to be associated with. Jeez. Damn, he's tough. Thought about picking him too, but yeah.
You lose. Why do you fight when you know you will lose? 9. Fight. Battle 1. Fight.
Damn it. But yeah, it's definitely something to be considered when you're buying a console, like the exclusives on it. I tend when I get a console, I always look at the exclusives first, because like I said, you can't really measure the quality of a console without exclusives. But yeah, I think what I was saying earlier about that. But plus the companies, sorry, I kind of got a little ADD there. But the companies, they get pissed at the third party because they gave them an inferior product, and it harms relations, and then they may not want to work with that company again. And then all of a sudden you have, oh shit, I was close. All of a sudden you have like all those games and franchises all of a sudden that Sony, for let's say for example Sony, they don't want to work with them anymore because they give them the shittier version, even if it's technically not their fault, and then they end up being exclusives to a console or to a couple of consoles and not on Sony. And then it's just a fuck feel. Damn. Sucks because I'm so close to kind of completing it. I think the key is defending, because he does a lot of quick attacks, and I know if I count like counters attacks with defense. Damn it. But at some point here, I'm gonna have to yield mercy if I don't make it through him. Damn it. Mm.
You lose. Battle 2. Fight.
Shit. Damn, he just...
You lose 9.
Alright.
I close my eyes again. Battle 1. Fight.
Wow. Yeah, why? Yeah, they kind of did it a little weird with this. Damn it. Keep using the stick.
Battle 2. Fight.
Damn it. God. Mm.
You lose 9.
Alright. This might be the last one. At some point I have to call it.
Battle 1. Fight.
Oh, what? Jeez, I can't, like... He, like, lands almost every attack. Like...
You lose. Battle 2. Fight.
Oh, shoot. Alright. I know I said I would stop, but... I gotta do one more. Just one more. And then... try experimenting. Oh, sweet. Got lucky. Let's try this again. Alright, let's try it.
Battle 2. Fight.
Damn it. Okay.
You lose. Final battle. Fight.
Damn it. I was so... Oh, God. Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna call it good. Yeah, it's tempting to want to keep going since I won that one, but you know what? I could go on forever, and this isn't even the final guy. The last guy could be tough as hell. So I'll yield it for another day.
Soulcalibur 3.
But yeah, we're gonna call it good here. But yeah, Soulcalibur 3 for the PS2. Cool game. I like it a lot, like the other ones. I think the only thing that's weird isn't really a fault with the. Well, first of all, I kind of wish they still had those because I know the team battle modes were in. Well, here's the issue though, because when I played Soulcalibur and Soulcalibur 2, I played them with Corey, so we had access to like two-player like team battle stuff. I mean, I might not have had access to them if I did them solo. So it's kind of a tricky thing with these games because some fighting games they only let you do that stuff with another person, but some will let you do it with the CPU, which I find strangely limited like that. I mean, why not let it be single as well? It's kind of weird. That's one thing, and this isn't exclusively Soulcalibur's thing. Lots of fighting games have that issue. I don't know why they do that, but they do. Is it a buzzkill for the game? No. It's only an issue for reviewing. I mean, there's plenty to do solo in this game other than team battle or anything like that. So yeah, I do overall like this game a lot. I do also find it interesting that it was only on the PS2. I mean, why wasn't it on the Xbox? Hell, even the GameCube, because I mean, it was 2005. Those systems were still alive and kicking. But my theory, though, because the 360 came out in 06, is that the reason why they didn't do a lot for this one is because they probably knew that the Xbox 360 and all these other systems that were coming out soon were wanting, so they were probably getting a head start for Soulcalibur 4 for that generation, and that's why they only did the third one for PS2 because they knew they needed to prep things up. But yeah, it's a very solid game. And next time we'll do Soulcalibur 5 on the PS3, and now we'll really conclude our look into the PlayStation versions of this game. Now, granted, we can always look at the Xbox or the GameCube versions or whatever, mostly due to exclusive characters or whatever. Although to be honest, don't expect that anytime soon because these games aren't expensive. They're not like super cheap, and most I'd be reviewing is guest characters or whatever. It wouldn't be anything super in depth, So unless there's a huge demand for it, I don't think I'll tackle that for a long time. So yeah, next time the fifth one. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching. And in case you want to chat with me, Mike, or anyone else at the Campy Company, you don't want to use the YouTube comment section, we do have a couple options. The first one is we have a Discord channel. You can find a link to that in the About page / About section of our channel. We also have a discussion tab in our channel as well. You can access that through a PC or laptop computer. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching. Please subscribe and like the videos, and have a good day.